guys, I'm Sharleen Khan aka Glidit and I'm one of the top 15 contestants from Nick's Face Award 2019 India. The theme for round 1 was emotions, and when it comes to makeup, I feel super playful. So I made this crazy version of Harley Quinn. So I'll be starting by using a NYX Pore Filler Primer and applying it evenly all over my face as well as on my upper chest. I'll be using NYX Duo Stick for concealing and then a foundation on top of it. Applying it evenly all over the face and blending it in with NYX Beauty Blender. Using 3 steps to contour my cheekbones and then using NYX Pigment Primer on my eyelids. I'm using a lighter shade as a eyeshadow base so that the colors would accentuate a bit. Now I'm tracing the card on my skin so I can know where to make a wound scar. I'm using cotton ball and just twirling it around into a long tube. Approximate it to the wound size. Then using a school glue, I'm just gluing it on top. Oopsie, in the background. Now I'll put more glue and just smudge out the edges. I'll add a little bit of small cotton balls. Now I'm using NYX Off Tropic palette, using the purple shade on the outer corners and a little pinker one on the inner corners, using yellow on the inner canthus side. Now using the duo stick to mark a crease on my eyelid, using a sharper brush to make it more prominent, putting foundation on the wound scar and then setting it up with the powdered foundation. Now on the inner side I'm using a blue color. Then using the Mochi palette, I'm filling the inner sides with a very light shimmery blue color. Don't forget the highlighting of the inner canthus and below the eyebrows. Finishing up with the eyeliner on the outer and inner side only. And it feels good to take off the tape. Repeating the process on the other side, taping it up. I'll be using a blue color on the outside and a pink inside. Starting from the inside to outside, blending it up, blending. Now using a red dark shade to make it look a little bloody. Adding a bit more because I didn't think that was enough. Repeating the process on the other side. Now using the purple on the outside and from the Mochi palette, a light shimmery pink on the inside. Don't forget the highlights. Finishing it up with the eyeliner. And we're done. Now try to make the line as straight as possible with the pink eyeshadow in a triangular form and then blending it up. I tried to make a straight demarcation on the upper side. Now this is the most difficult part. I hate this. This took me like 5 minutes straight. This is Hype Me Up mascara from NYX. And then making tiny freckle-like thing with a white eyeliner on the other side as well. And done. Highlighting the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, putting more foundation on top. Now I'm trying to make a heart on my lips, so I'm using a black lip liner. Now using a liquid black lipstick, blending it up with a rear part. There, voila. Now just making random twirls. Filling it up with the blue color on one side and the pink color on the other side. Now making the neck ruffle thing, painting the end sides. Now marking a margin for sort of like a rib on the chest, making the sternal bone, the first and second ribs. Meanwhile, painting the jawline with the eyeshadow, pink on one side, then using the lighter shade foundations to accentuate the colors again. Now I used an angular brush and mixed blue paint on one edge and on one corner and white paint on the other corner, and started twirling it around in angles to make these roses. Repeating the process and making 3 of them. This sure took practice. But damn, they look beautiful. Repeating the process on the other side with the pink color. More petals, more petals. Now I'm smudging eyeshadow and making small flowers and marking it up with eyeliner. Filling up the sternal bone and the ribs. Now filling up the spaces with black eyeshadow. Making another flower on top of one rib. Marking the edges. Now putting some shadows underneath the ruffles. Marking some shadows on top and some shadows in between, and blending and blending and blending. Blending the bone structures, attachments of the ribs. More twirls, intertwirling, outer twirling, just twirling. Filling it up. You don't fill all the spaces, but just random spaces in between. Now using the same glues and cotton technique, I'm attaching another Joker card on my arm. This part was recorded behind the mirror, so I could only record one diamond. Then I traced up a spade and another diamond on my arm. Red eyeshadows. Now mixing glycerin with the dry glitter and simply brushing it over the colors, over the neck side and the other parts, and then just marking the boundaries again and making a teeny tiny heart that Harley has. I'm done with my wing. I made a fake blood with cornstarch and food coloring.
If you like it and want to see some more crazy, go vote for me. The link will be in the description of my Instagram profile at glid.ith or somewhere in the description box down below. You can vote 3 times a day. So go ahead, vote and share with as many people as you can. Your votes is what will get me to the next round. And thank you everyone for all your love and support. Bye!